Hey YouTube, it's me here, and I'm sure you noticed something different. Yes, my boyfriend shaved my head. And honestly, guys, I'm really enjoying it, and I really like it. So, this is going to be an updated hair care routine since I have significantly less hair. And what I'm going to do is use a different set or different combination of products every month, and then we'll document how my hair responds. So for the month of March, since I cut my hair was shaved yesterday, February 28th. Today's March 1st. For the month of March, I'm going to be using only the products that I'm about to show you. So shampooing. For shampoo, I'm going to be using the Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle shampoo. And I like this because you can really feel it. It does make your scalp tingle, and since my scalp is out, I really need it to be scrubbed, moisturized. Yes, moisturized, not really scrubbed. Cleansed. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. So I'm thinking I'm going to shampoo my hair every 2 weeks. Maybe once a week. I don't know. Once a week or every 2 weeks. Whenever I see dandruff, I normally don't get too much dandruff, but now that, like I said, like my scalp is a part of my hairstyle, like you can see it, I'm gonna make sure that my scalp is healthy. And I love that this has tea tree oil. It also has peppermint and eucalyptus botanicals. And it's for people with a dry scalp. So that's why I really like this. So I'm using their shampoo, and I'm also going to be using their conditioner, the corresponding Tea Tree Tingle conditioner. And I'll use this to co-wash in between shampoos. And I may possibly leave this as a leave-in. I'm not sure yet because, I've only had this hair for like less than 24 hours. So I'm not sure, 100% sure yet. All I know is that I'm limiting myself to the products I'm showing you. So for shampoo and conditioner, the Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle line. For deep conditioning, I'm going to be using the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Deep Treatment Mask with sea kelp and argan oil. Because this is like one of my favorite products. If I only could have one product, I would use this, because I also would use this as a leave-in before I cut off all my hair. But I don't think I'm going to be using this as a leave-in because the night that Corey cut my hair last night, I tried to leave this as a leave-in and I woke up with my head like really itchy. It like made my head really itchy because I think it wasn't on the hair. When you have longer hair, it's easier to get things just on your hair, not on your scalp. And so I think leaving this on my scalp kind of made it feel itchy. So I'm just going to be using this as a rinse out deep treatment mask. And I'll probably deep condition my hair like twice a week since ain't that much hair and I don't need to use as much product. So yeah. For a leave-in treatment, I'll be using the Infusium 23 Moisture Replenish. And I love this stuff. I'm currently trying to use up one of my perfume bottles that has a really nice spray so that I can use this as also like a daily refresher, because it's made for dry hair that is moisture deprived. And it says that it will become soft, silky, and deeply replenished, which, since I have such short hair and it is winter, can't go wrong with this. And I also love that it has so many nutrients and like vitamins inside of it. And it's also not tested on animals, which makes me happy. But it's enriched with provitamins, proteins, and amino acids. And it says that it's light enough for daily use, and all you have to do is massage into clean hair, wet or dry. So I'll probably be using this not only after I wash, but as a daily refresher, since I'm not going to be fully wetting my hair every day, because there's really no point. I don't have that much hair yet. So I'd rather just spray some of this on and call it a day and go. For another moisturizing treatment, since my hair is fine, I mean, you can't really tell now, but if you look at my previous videos before I cut my hair, I have pretty fine hair. The strands are very fine. My hair also isn't super thick. So I'll be using the Shea Moisture Yucca and Baobab Thickening Growth Milk. And it's for fine, thin hair. And it's just supposed to strengthen, thicken, and voluminize. I like this because it's really strengthening for the hair. And my hair feels so good when I put this on. I put this on my hair this morning before I went to church, and it made my hair feel really, 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 really soft. So I'm thinking that this is going to be something I continue to use and carry throughout the months, even though I'm going to be changing up other products. For an oil, I'm going to be using the Alikay Naturals Essential 17 Hair Growth Oil, and I'm pretty sure this will last me the entire month of March. And you can see in the bottom it has a little bit of buildup. You see that blackness? That is the horseradish, I believe that's what it is. Yes, I think it's horseradish. That's in the bottom. It has a whole bunch of awesome things in here. Horsetail powder, that's what it is. There we go. Which is to help promote hair growth. So you have to like really swirl it to get that to like break up. And it kind of, if you don't use it every day, it kind of solidifies. So you may have to like heat it up or get something down in there to like kind of scrape it up so that I can mix with the rest of the oil. But I'll be using this oil. Love this oil. Got it a few weeks ago. And it says apply oil directly to the scalp, which will be really easy since my scalp is visible. And the last product I'll be using throughout this entire month is the Smooth and Shine Polishing Gelation Plus with protein and aloe. As I told you guys before, my hair loves protein. Protein really makes my hair feel really, really good. And just says apply to damp hair and style as desired, and it's alcohol free, which is why I like this, and it's non-flaking. And really I just use this around the perimeter of my hair, around the edges, and this back portion, so that they are laid down and not too curled up, because as y'all can see I already have a huge forehead, so I kind of like to make some edges to make my forehead look a little less plentiful. But yeah, those are going to be the only products I'm going to use throughout this entire month. This will give me a better idea of what works for my hair versus using different things every week or every time I wash my hair the first time around. This is my second big chop, so I'm actually 2 years and almost 2 months natural. I big chopped January 5th, 2013 for the first time, and now it's 2015, and this is shorter than that big chop. Then I transitioned for 4 months and then big chopped. I had heat damage from back in October, and I was recovering from that, and I guess you can say I also transitioned for about 4 months, because it's February, so wait, October, November, January, wait, October, November, December, January, February, so yeah. But when I did that big chop, I just used scissors, but this time, as you can see in the videos, my boyfriend Corey used clippers, and he put a 4-guard on, and a 4-guard had my hair coming out this short. I literally have about 1.5 centimeters of hair. So I'm really starting from the bottom, and in a year we'll see where I am. So this is fun. This is the shortest my hair has been since birth, and I'm cool with it because, as you guys know, one of the reasons I said behind cutting my hair was that a lot of women allow their appearance to define them, and that certain things about their appearance they are more attached to than other things. Like, for hair is a big thing for a lot of women. They get really attached to their hair, and especially being an African American woman, we know how much some of our fellow sisters spend on their hair, on hair care products, on buying hair from other people to put in their hair to achieve a certain look. And so I really wanted to make a point that I am not my hair and I'm not my skin. Therefore, what better way to say that than to shave off all of my hair and have like legit the bare minimum? Because my hair doesn't define me as a person. And also, if you do something drastic like this to your hair, it shows you kind of who your real friends are. Because some people may stop talking to you or may get really mad at you for a little while. I know my parents were not too happy. Of course, they still love me, but they weren't too happy. My sister has called me a man. She said like a boy, whatever. But when it comes to like your significant other, if you cut your hair and shave your head and your man decides to leave you, he wasn't worth having you in the first place, because we are worth so much more than our looks, our curves, our hair, our eyelashes, our lips, our butts, our breasts as women. We are worth so much more. And if he can't accept the fact that hair grows back, yeah, it may take a while, but it will grow back. It's not like you cut your arm off, you know, or your leg. Those things don't grow back. And they also don't define you. And we have so much more to offer than our physical appearance. And so I really wanted to make that point and that statement in a very direct way. Instead of just saying it, I'm living it, you know? So, yeah. To end this video, I found this quote my friend posted like a week or so ago. I love quotes. So not only the NDIRE song, I am not my hair, I'm not my skin, I am the soul that lives within. We should also keep in mind this is what the quote says. It says, I know there's a million women out there who look better than me, which is why I make sure I have more to offer than just my appearance. I think that's very important because we know we put a lot of emphasis on beauty and whatnot in hair. And I think this quote is very important, that you should have more to offer than your long, beautiful hair or your large breast or whatever makes you feel most beautiful. There should be some intrinsic qualities that you value. And also there's a Bible verse that we read today from 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse, I'm not sure, but it was comparing physical exercise to spiritual exercise. Yes, physical exercise and physical enhancements are great, but they're only going to last as long as you live. Whereas working on yourself spiritually, on your mindset, on your confidence, on things that nobody can take away from you, on your intelligence, on your knowledge, those things not only are going to serve you now, but they're going to serve you after you die, when you go to heaven. Hopefully you're going to heaven and you aspire to go to heaven. But those things are going to be with you for a lifetime, and nobody can take those things away. And they're not only going to be beneficial for yourself, but they're going to be beneficial to others when you work on your soul and your mindset and being positive and loving yourself and just being emotionally and spiritually healthy versus just being physical healthy, because physical doesn't last forever and physical breaks down and physical is temporary, and that's not what it's all about. But you're always going to have your soul and your mind. So that pretty much sums up the reason why I spontaneously and randomly cut off all my hair. And also I was very inspired by Lupita Nyong'o. Gotta shout her out. And I think she's, you know, she's gorgeous. And a lot of people say I look like her. And so I was like, now I look even more like her with short hair. But yeah, this also saves me a lot of time getting ready in the morning. It literally takes me 30 seconds to 2 minutes to do my hair. So this really was beneficial to my lifestyle as a college student. And you also know that I model. So this just gives me an opportunity to do some more photo shoots, having a different look to add to my portfolio. And when I go to fashion shows, I don't have to worry about them trying to do anything to my hair, because literally this is all you can do. And yes, you can pick it out. I do have enough hair for an afro pick to stick in it, and I could pick this out into a very short, tiny afro, like in the videos you see it getting cut off. We picked it out first before he shaved it off. And that's the only 2 looks that I have. I guess I could do a part. I haven't experimented with that yet. But in the upcoming videos, you'll see the few limited styles that I can do with my super short Pixie TWA hair. And like I said, I'm really enjoying it. You can also see my curl pattern. And now my boyfriend has longer hair than I do. Everyone I know except for my dad, who is completely clean shaven bald, has longer hair than me, and you know, I'm completely okay with that, and confident and comfortable in who I am and how I look. Hair or no hair. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I hope this video is encouraging. I hope this is encouraging to you guys that are starting your natural hair journey. Even though I've been on my hair journey since 2013, I'm starting over right along with you. So don't feel ashamed, don't feel uncomfortable. Do you, be you, hair grows, have patience, love yourself, be free. And that's all I have to say. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, YouTube.